Hello YouTube, here we are out here at Angelo RC Airfield on a Sunday. A couple people out hanging out. Jim's here, gotta get Jim. And I got my friend Bubba with me again, and we have another test for you today. We decided to up the ante a little bit with our receivers. And we have a new receiver on the board today, and I'll get to it in a minute. We actually took off the board a receiver that we've tested quite a few times where it is. This is the Redcon CM631, 621 I think. Tested it quite a few times, but in this matchup most of the receivers have a satellite on it, so we took it off the board. The only one that doesn't would be the AR610, but it is a great receiver. Keep that in mind. For $5, you can't go wrong with that receiver. It is full range. So the first thing we have on the board today is a Spektrum AR7010. This is definitely an original AR7010. It is DSM2 full range from Horizon Hobby. It's $109, but it comes with this module. So by itself, without that, Horizon doesn't seem to sell it without the module. And we have on the board again the Redcon CM702. Again, it is DSM2 DSMX full range from Banggood for about $13. This is our newcomer today. Jim gave us this one to try out, brand new out the bag, a Redcon CM651. This is a 6-channel versus this is a 7-channel. A little bit different setup. 2 short antennas versus the 2 long ones. We know that this is, as I mentioned before, this is not a true diversity from what I understand, even though it looks like it. Has a satellite on the 651. It is DSM2 and DSMX also full range. It is $15, which is odd because the 7-channel is actually a little bit cheaper. And we have the AR610 that did so well in our last test. And we want to just keep it on the board because it really outperformed anything that we had on the board on our last test. It does not have a satellite on it, but it is Spektrum and DSMX full range, and it is $40 from Horizon Hobby. And we have our radio set up. We'll be on the DX6i again. We will be doing it in range check mode. And so Bubba will be walking out. He'll be holding up the button. You can hear it beeping. That way he doesn't have to try to walk on the other side of the world. And we're about to start our test. Bubba's getting the radio and he's on his way out. And here we go. And as you know, this takes a while. Even in range check mode, he has to walk a long way. Wish I had to flip that over so you can see the light on the other side. When they start to come out of, start to lose connection, they will, the little light will start to blink a little bit. And so we're going to kind of watch and kind of see how things go here. Again, the Banggood Redcon, receivers have performed very well in the past. Not maybe quite up with Spektrum, but they do good. We haven't been buying any more of the orange receivers from the supplier we usually get them from because their prices went up so much on those receivers that we just kind of stopped going that way. And like I said, when we ran across the Redcon receivers, definitely a much better deal. Bubba's still out. He's out past the end of the runway quite a far, and he's still walking and everything is still communicating. I can almost see a blink. I can see it blinking. If you look down there in the corner on the 703, the satellite is kind of blinking a little bit, but it hasn't lost. We're getting a little blink over here on the 651 on the satellite, but everything's working well. No glitches yet. And Bubba's still going. my guess is that, you know, uh-oh, that is unexpected. The Spektrum AR7010 glitched first, seems like, and 703 just had a small glitch. There it goes again. And like I said, I'm gonna say again, I know this is a original. The Spektrum AR7010 is an original product, out of the box, straight from Horizon Hobby. And it's back in. It's doing fine though. The CM703 is having a little bit more issues. The 651 is doing very well. Of course, the AR610, which did so well in our last test, is really holding its own. Uh-oh, we just lost the Redcon 703. And the AR610 is back doing very well. Speaking too soon. So far on the board, our two receivers on the right is actually performing the best. And we just lost both of the receivers on the left. Wow, Bubba's way out there. Oh, we finally lost the 621, but the 703 came back.
Bring back.
Waving Bubba off to turn around. Again, the AR610 just seemed to do very well. The 7010 is back. .703 is trying to come back. All of them did work. You see what Bubba, he's way down there. Just want to show you that. He had to go a long ways. Oh, I can't even see him now in my viewfinder. There he is. There he is. He's way out there. The 703 is glitching a lot more than it did last time. But the Redcon CM651 is doing very, very well in this test. It's actually, that's the new Redcon, the CM, their 6-channel, which maybe that's why it's a couple dollars more. It actually performs a little bit better. You would think the 703 has the long antennas and everything, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. .703 is still glitching. And I think that should conclude our test. Wow, interesting. I'm really surprised at the results this time of what we got and what happened and how things happen. Like I say, as always in our tests, you have to draw your own conclusions and kind of see how things went. All the receivers definitely on this board will perform well. But we just do these so that you guys can have maybe some type of comparisons to look at. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.